What's good, YouTube? It's Brazy Plays back with another NBA 2K26 My Team video, and today we're going to be covering the new festival we got, as well as maybe we'll look over some of the new cards from the pack drop. And I'm just going to give my kind of opinion on what I'm going for. Going to be honest, my initial reaction is a little disappointed with this festival. I think so far this is probably the worst festival we've got of the year, and maybe of the last 2 years, honestly, because for the no money spent, little minimal money spent, pro money spent, whatever you are, unless you're somebody who buys a lot of packs, there is just not a lot for you as of now, or like somebody like me. So the main things that, like when we saw this drop, like my initial reaction was, okay, this is going to be amazing. We're going to have a shot at Rudy Gay. As long as you grind a decent amount in the 2 weeks, you're probably going to be able to get one of these Dark Matters, whether that's Rudy Gay, Emeka Okafor, or Jamal Crawford. And Rudy Gay has always got good 2K cards. I think he's probably one of the best shooting guards in the game, as of this Dark Matter that just dropped, that is. And yeah, I was really excited about the opportunity to get this card. But they did make him 20 Dark Matter pieces, which is 10 100 overall. It is a 2-week event, but the problem is, like to grind for 100 overall piece, I think it's like 2,000 breakout games. So really your only chance is challenges, opening up packs, and just different stuff throughout the 2 weeks. So realistically, we will have 2 5-game park win streaks. So that's 200 overall pieces out of the 10. If you're really good, you can, you can get tier 1 both weeks, and that is another 200 overall pieces. So right there, that is 400 overall pieces out of 10. You still need 6 more. So realistically, for our first challenge, for the fresh set, we get a Dark Matter. I think it's pretty safe to assume that next Friday's pack drop, we will also get a Dark Matter, and maybe on Tuesdays we get one as well. But if not, that could just be a Galaxy Opal on Tuesdays as well. But realistically, let's just say for both Fridays, you get a Dark Matter. That's another 100 overall. So that puts you at 5. That's only halfway to Rudy Gay. And unless they drop basically 5 more Dark Matter, or 5 more 100 overall, or I guess 10 more Dark Matter pieces throughout the challenges in the next 2 weeks, Rudy Gay is basically unobtainable without buying packs. I saw in a couple of videos people were talking about them buying 51 pack boxes. I think most people were saying it took around 4 51 pack boxes, which is $400. So I don't think Rudy Gay is worth $400. I saw someone break it down with MT, and I think they said it was basically a 2.7-ish million cards plus all the challenges. So I mean, in my opinion, at that point, if you are going to not spend, or I wouldn't spend money for it, period. But to get him with MT, I mean, my thing is he is a shooting guard. So like, what are the other options? Like you could probably get T-Mac for half that cost. You could get Kawhi Leonard for a decent amount cheaper, Glenn Rice, Franz Wagner. You can get all these cards for cheaper than what Rudy Gay is. Now, Rudy Gay might be one of the best, maybe the best shooting guard in the game right now, but I mean, is he worth 2.7 million MT that you cannot get back any of in the future? I don't think so, and he's definitely not worth $400 of your real life money. Now, that being said, 2K can do something crazy, or could release a Dark Matter piece every single day of the 2 weeks. Based on what we've seen the rest of the year, I do not expect that. So overall, very disappointed. Now, one thing that I am kind of excited for, if they don't release a ton of pieces, is you can get a 99 overall premium. Limit 1 takes 300 overall pieces. So realistically, if you do your 2 5-game win streaks, that's 2 of these pieces. And let's say you don't even play King of the Court, you do your challenges for both Friday pack drops, you can get this 99 overall. Now, I'm obviously going to play King of the Court, but try to get like at least tier 2. I mean, maybe this will be the week I finally get tier 1, but either way, I'm going to try to get at least for sure enough for this, and then hopefully after that I can have at least 100 overall piece left over and lock in for 5 legend badges, because that is a pretty good value, honestly. One of the things that I think is disappointing is that they gave us this option pack WNBA 5-card 99 WNBA option pack. Why can we not get like even a 3-card option pack for the NBA players? I think that would be super cool. I think that's something that everybody has asked for pretty much all year and a lot of last year. And like, I feel like they know that we asked for this, and I feel like this is just kind of a slap in the face, honestly, because obviously, probably less than 5% of the community want WNBA players, so to give them the option pack is just, I feel like that's kind of troll. DeMarcus Cousins, I think, is a decent coach. He's only 2 dark matter pieces, so if you haven't got a good coach, I mean, I don't know if he's better than Larry Brown in the season pass, but probably a decent option. If you have 2 left over and you want to grab him, I don't think that's going to hurt. Emeka Okafor actually has a pretty good jump shot, pretty good sigs for a 6'10" power forward / center. So could be a good power forward. The only problem with a card like him for me is, like, honestly, Nick Collison, the Ascension Award. If you get him, he seems pretty good. And then also we got Bill Walton as one of the mode completion cards, so I think both those are pretty good options, and you can get both those for essentially just grinding. Jamal Crawford, I would actually like this card because I think that would be a really fun card to use in the game, but 15 dark matter pieces for a 6'5" point guard isn't god awful or anything, but I don't think that's anything special either. You can get a 97 overall premium pack for 2 dark matters. That might be something if they don't release a ton of pieces and I go for the 99 and I have a couple left over, might grab the 97 as well. Give me 2 opportunities to get something decent. The 10 pack box, I don't think it's ever worth it. Just because if it was sellable, I would say it might be worth the risk, but unsellable, chances are you're not even going to get a shake in that 10. And if you do, there's a good chance it's going to be like a pink diamond at best. Montrezl Harrell, undersized, but still a decent option. I mean, he's only 6 Galaxy Opals. I don't think he's an awful option. Fresh 95, I don't think it's really worth it. Just, you're going to get a pink diamond out of this pack, and I don't think pink diamond cards are really any of them that worth it, so I would avoid that. Drew Holiday might be the best value in the entire festival. 6 Galaxy Opal pieces for a 6'4", maybe 6'5" point guard who's really good defensively. If you either didn't get Russell Westbrook last season or you don't want to use Draymond, I think this is one of those cards that is about as close as our budget, no money spent budget type card that we're going to get this season. Personally, I'm going to get Draymond sooner rather than later, and I love Russell Westbrook. So, I mean, I could end up hating Draymond, and if that's before the season ends, that might be something I go get Drew. But I feel like point guard's one of those positions that we get a lot of cards at. There's also a lot of good value on the auction house. I mean, I could go buy an Opal Shea or a card like that, I feel like, and would rather have them over Drew Holiday. But, that's one of the decent values, especially if you're newer to MYTEAM or just got the game on sale or something. Quentin Grimes, probably one of the worst values. I think a lot of people are excited about him because he's got a really good base, but I think his upper is pretty trash, so his jump shot's not going to be great. He's also an undersized shooting guard. Would not go after him, and he's 12 Galaxy Opal pieces, which is quite a bit. Dynamic duos, I don't really think are anything special. Pick one option pack for 2 Galaxy Opals. If you have some left over, I think that's a solid value. Danny Wolf is 12 pink diamonds, a little more expensive than I was hoping he was going to be, but he is a 6'11", should have been a 7-foot small forward, but they lowered his height for some reason compared to his gold card, but still 6'11" at small forward, can shoot really good. I think he has a pretty good jump shot. I'm not 100% for sure on that, but overall, I think he's one of the better values as well. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, I think he's decent. I really don't know too much about him. I know I saw DBG's video talking about hoping he was going to be like a Kobe clone from his FIBA, like the clips of him looking like Kobe, a left-handed Kobe basically. So I was kind of hoping the same, but I don't know if they changed his animations, but it was not like that at the start of the festival. Jordan Poole, I mean, only 2 pink diamonds. If you're new to the game, I don't think it's a terrible option. Other than that, We got some dynamic duos. I'm not a big fan of the dynamic duos this year because it just seems like if you want it, like I think that Tyler Zellers is a pretty solid card, but Ty Lawson's going to be really hard to play. So usually one card is holding the duo back. If there are any that are like extremely good, then or like where both cards are really good, I think it could be something worth playing. Or if you're a salary cap player and any of these cards kind of stand out to you guys, let me know. I don't play much salary cap, but if any of these are really good duos, let me know, because in the future of the game I will need a salary cap team. But that's about everything. So we covered that. Let's cover one of the other things I think is very disappointing. I was hoping that the King of the Court rewards were actually going to get updated in the second week. Seems like they didn't, so I guess we're going to literally have these same rewards for all of season 5 as well. So that's kind of insane to me. Tier 3 being a diamond pack when literally almost every diamond is unplayable at this point is kind of wild to me. And getting tier 2 is not easy, and that being only a 95 when most of those cards are not very good anymore. I just think that's kind of troll. In my opinion, it should have been like probably a 99 or probably a dark matter pack or a 5-card Galaxy Opal option pack for tier 1, and then a Galaxy Opal single pack, or pick 3 tier, or yeah, pick 1 out of 3 tier for tier 2, and then tier 3 should either been a 95 option pack or a Galaxy Opal single card. That's what I would have done for the rewards. I think in non-festival weeks, I think King of the Court is basically going to be pointless to play. I think most of this season we're going to have festivals. I think that's why they kept the rewards bags. I know people will still play for the event cards, but overall, I think that's extremely disappointing. I was hoping we were going to get some better rewards. Other than that, I think that pretty much covers most of the festival. Let's look over at collection, and we will go to this festival, and we will look at this DeMarcus Cousins because I'm not really for sure what he boosts. So he does boost speed with ball and 3-point. He doesn't boost actual speed, but he does boost speed with ball. So he's a decent coach. If you don't have anybody crazy as your coach, or you need somebody, what's Larry Brown boost? So Larry Brown does speed and interior defense, perimeter defense, basically all defensive stats. I think him and Boogie are about the same. If you got a couple guys that have low 3 balls, Boogie might be a little bit better. If you have guys that you need to get a little bit better on defense, I would say Larry Brown's your better option. Also, just to cover this real quick, I did actually pull like 1 or 2 18K packs. And I did pull a Galaxy Opal, but it was a Wild Gems, of course, and it was Larry Johnson. But I did make a little bit of MT off him. So, and I think I pulled like maybe 4, or stackable event. I think I pulled like 4 18K packs, and I basically got 1 pink diamond out of that. I think 2 diamonds and a bunch of golds, but I still would not recommend MT packs. I just buy a couple here and there when I have a little bit, like if I do something that makes a little bit of MT, just take a chance on that. But yeah, let me know basically what you guys are grinding for. If you guys think there's anything I kind of missed, or if there's if you guys think we're going to get a lot more pieces. Like I said, the main thing is I would hold on to you guys' pieces as long as you can, just in case they do release something. But if not, in my opinion, that 99 pack is calling my name. So yeah, let me know what you guys are grinding for. As always, if you like the video, please like the video and tune in to the next one.